Coming up, Texas Governor Greg Abbott announces another phase to reopen Texas. We'll tell you why El Paso has to wait a little longer. More freedom as hiking trails reopen in time for the Memorial Day holiday. The restrictions you should follow before heading out. Plus, where you can get tested for the coronavirus free of charge. Thank you for watching YC5. I'm Ricky Saillas. The COVID-19 virus remains the center of attention in El Paso. It's affecting just about everything. Every week, the number of cases continues to rise, as do the number of deaths. The Public Health Department reports more than 2,000 cases of COVID-19. Of those, more than 1,000 people have recovered, but nearly 60 have died from the virus. Health experts say more testing has increased the number of cases, but they also warn some cases are linked with Mother's Day gatherings. The Health Department and the Office of Emergency Management have teamed up with Urgent Care for Families, CVS pharmacies, and soon with various school districts to provide additional tests. Urgent Care is testing at the Leo Cancelari Pool in West El Paso. The tests are free and available for everyone. CVS Pharmacy has 3 testing locations. Walmart has also extended its drive-through testing an extra hour. Appointments are being taken online. Locations, dates, and times are posted on epstrong.org. Meanwhile, more businesses and areas are slowly reopening. The city is reopening hiking and walking trails just in time for the Memorial Day weekend. Trails like Lost Dog, Jan Summer Memorial, and McKelligan Canyon are now open. Scenic Drive is also open with the Scenic Sundays program back in place. Everyone, though, is required to practice social distancing by staying 6 feet apart, wear some sort of face covering when possible, and only going with people who live in your household. The city stresses that only trails are open. Parks, including playgrounds and basketball courts, remain closed due to health and budgetary impacts.
Enjoy the open spaces, walk around, take your dogs, do anything you need to do around the park, have fun, be with your close family, but do not gather in large groups at all, and always keep moving.
City parks cannot be used for get-togethers or sports activities during the Memorial Day weekend. While trails are now open, a few businesses in the Sun City will have to wait a little longer before reopening or expanding current business. Texas Governor Greg Abbott announced the next wave of reopenings to restart the Texas economy. The governor says El Paso will have to wait until May 29th to reopen bars, massage and personal care services, and youth camps, among others, because of increased infections in El Paso.
That COVID-19 spread, as well as the challenges that it poses to the region, is something that impacts the regional healthcare system, and it requires a temporary pause in the opening process. The same is true for El Paso, where the hospital capacity is too close for comfort at this particular time.
Mayor Margo and other local leaders asked the governor to wait on reopening El Paso because COVID-19 cases continue to rise. Meanwhile, surge response teams are already working to contain outbreaks in the city.
But it is imperative that, as the doctor said, judge said, and I will reiterate, we've got to maintain the social distancing and wear face covering. And that most of our spikes have occurred from family gatherings when we let down our defenses. So
to see the local emergency directive for yourself, visit epstrong.org. The El Pasoans Fighting Hunger Food Bank continues to help thousands of people who need food during this COVID-19 pandemic. Your City in 5 media specialist, Jose Solis, shows us how this nonprofit organization is distributing items with the help of the city.
We're feeding 140,000 El Pasoans out of our food banks. I hesitate to think where we would be if we didn't have this organization here with the volunteers and the employees.
We have been seeing on a typical day between 6,000 and 7,000 families, and it's really been quite intense. One, to completely re-engineer our distribution arm in these drive-through mega sites, to also find the food in a time when, during this pandemic, food is hard to find.
The concern I've got is that we can't continue this way. We can't continue. We've got food shortages, we've got supply chain issues, and people need to get back to work. We've got to find a way to get them back to work as soon as we can in a safe manner.
We have one person whose sole job is to go out and look for food and to make sure that we can get it shipped into El Paso. We have about 40 interns coming in from workforce development. We have about 20 volunteers. We have over 100 National Guard troops.
We've allocated a large portion of our CARES funding that we receive from the federal government to help the food bank and with its supply and infrastructure. And we're going to do what we can for small businesses and try to get this economy restarted.
Every dollar we receive is 7 meals on someone's table.
Thank you, Jose, for providing an inside look. Here's what you can do to help out the food bank. You can volunteer your time or you can send a monetary donation. Visit the website on your screen, elpasoansfightinghunger.org, for more information. Elsewhere, to help parents, Municipal Court is offering virtual storytime sessions with a focus on safety education. From traffic safety to bike safety, court staff will read stories in English and Spanish every Friday starting at 10 a.m. on the Municipal Court Facebook page. The Public Library also has virtual activities every day of the week, from cooking segments for teens, story time for children, to Lego building. It's all on the library's Facebook page. And don't forget to visit the library's website to check out ebooks, listen to music, and watch movies, all of it for free. We turn quickly now to some other headlines happening across the city. If you're part of a neighborhood association, there's a friendly challenge by the U.S. Census Bureau and the El Paso Neighborhood Coalition. Bureau officials say 7 local neighborhood associations have fallen behind in responding to the 2020 census. Some of those include Borderland, Pueblo Viejo, Chivas Town, Chihuahuita, Playa, North Hills, and Southside. Here's the challenge. Those associations have a chance to redeem themselves by calling census workers between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Thursday, May 28th. Those census assistants will help neighbors answer the census questionnaire. The number to call is on your screen. The neighborhood association with the most calls wins a pizza party at their next meeting, courtesy of El Paso Electric. Contact the El Paso Neighborhood Coalition for more information. Good luck to everyone. Our friends at TxDOT say you can expect complete night closures on I-10 and the Spaghetti Bowl area starting May 27th. Crews will demolish parts of the US 62 interchange just north of the Bridge of the Americas, also known as the Cordova Bridge. They say left turns will not be allowed at the traffic lights. The changes highlighted in purple will be permanent. Stevens Street and the ramps will not reopen. Once complete, the project will provide better access to the free bridge from the Spaghetti Bowl. Visit i10connect.com for more info. That's it for this YC5. All of the information regarding COVID-19 is available by visiting epstrong.org. You can also find it on all of the city's social media sites. For Nigel Sherman, who's putting together this video, I'm Ricky Saillas. Stay safe and be good to each other. We'll see you next time on Your City in 5.